Hello and namaste everyone. My name is Ashish and I welcome you all to WOMTv, India's first digital TV of marketing, run by World of Marketing, and it's a community of marketing enthusiasts across the world. Our mission and value system is marketing for all, and WOMTv is running live shows on different topics of marketing, and we bring the talent across the world to get the discussion on it. Today we are having a discussion 2020, the rise of OTT. As you know, uh, ad duration volume on television by over-the-top OTT platforms in India grew up by 31% in the first quarter of this calendar year. And 2020 has been a year like no other. The world has been reshaped in often in unexpected ways by the global impact of the coronavirus pandemic. COVID-19 has been a significant challenge to many sectors, and its ongoing impact will have a ramification for years to come. While positives have been few, one sector that has been that has done particularly well out of the various lockdown orders given by the government has been OTT sector. As socially distanced and isolated audience have sought entertainment in streaming content. And one thing that is noticeable is that there seems to be a long lasting effect here. This is not just COVID related surge that will fade and rapidly disappear. Looks like it will lead to a 5 years or so on period of sustainable OTT growth. So today we have the guest from Africa, Mr. Steve, Ikeomumu Steve. Can we have Mr. Steve on the screen? All right. Till we have Mr. Steve, we have actually lost him. So our another guest from Ghana, his Mark OPOKU. So Shushil, can we have a Mark OPOKU on the screen? Hi, welcome to World of Marketing, WOMTv.
Yes, hello. Good
Hello.
afternoon and good evening.
Good evening,
Yeah.
Mr. Mark. So, viewers, I'm going to have a brief description about Mark. He's a media personality and a marketing executive, born and currently based in Ghana. With a background degree and postgraduate certificate program in marketing, media, and music, he's currently the CEO of Videx Media Company. And Mark, Videx Media is a multimedia production firm based in Accra, Ghana. Accra is a big city in Ghana.
Ghana. Yeah.
So Videx Media owns Connect, an online e-commerce and marketing platform for buying, selling, promotions, and more.
Mhm.
Mark, together with other partners from Ghana and the UK, have currently initiated and running an online TV channel called World. So today we will have discussion on OTT along with the different shades and the career span of Mark. So, Mark, as you know, you have just told me that your skills like includes marketing, video production, creative thinking, business development, media, and music productions. So, we will discuss the OTT along with your career span, your personality, and of course, Videx Media too. All right.
Okay.
So we are also now we have got Steve too as our second Steve second guest from Nigeria. So can we have Steve? Yeah, yeah. Welcome. Good evening, Steve. Steve.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good
Yeah, good
evening.
evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
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 we can
yeah.
hear
You're
you.
loud and
Yes.
clear. No
Yeah.
problem. Yes, yes. So, viewers,
All
I'm
right.
just going to give a small description, a brief introduction of Steve. He's the OTT marketing manager,
Mhm.
NTA-Star TV network Nigeria. Yes, just as I promised you, will bring someone from this industry so that we know, so that we can get the first-hand information, first-hand knowledge from this industry. So Steve is the professional with over 10 years of experience in sales, online marketing, and
Mhm.
digital business solutions. In fact, he's a certified Google Digital Business Manager with core competencies in sales presentations, integrated marketing communications, planning and strategy, effective brand management, digital media solutions, social media management, of course, and online analytics and advertising. So, welcome, Steve and Mark to WOMTv. As you know, we are going to discuss today the year of 2020, the year which will be remembered in the history, the rise of OTT.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
rise of OTT. In if we talk about the India, so impact of COVID-19 on the Indian OTT market, I have a little knowledge about it. I'll just brief you that amid the nationwide lockdown due to the ongoing coronavirus 19 pandemic started in March 2020, OTT platforms in the country have witnessed a sustainable and solid growth. Uh, in your terms, we can say a substantial surge in terms of content consumption and subscribers count, and hence are striving to meet viewers' swelling appetite for entertainment. The average time spent by a subscriber on an OTT platform has increased about 20 minutes to at least 1 hour. It was before lockdown, it was 20 minutes, but after March and April, it became 1 hour during the recent times. It is estimated that an user spend on at least 32% more time watching original series on various OTT platforms during the March 20th and April 3rd, 2020. So, to discuss more, I want you people to come and share the first-hand, thoughts about it. So, first, I will, request to Steve, okay, to say a few words about the OTT, the rise of OTT in year 2020. Yes, Mr. Steve.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, my name
Yes. Good
is
afternoon.
Steve Ikeomumu. I'm from Nigeria, presently working as an OTT marketing manager for NTA-Star TV network. Is one of the major players in the OTT industry in Nigeria. Um, I've been in the industry in the last 7 to 8 years. I did not start my career with NTA-Star. My first encounter in the digital space was with Koa Biscuits Limited. That was in 2014. I worked there as a head of digital media marketing. So from there, I worked there and in the advertising section. I have my team, and we plan our advertising, all the deliveries on advertising sector, Facebook, social media marketing, planning, promotion, post promotion, sponsors, and all that PPC and
Okay.
CPC. Then I moved into um, OTT in 2017 with the fund Western TV owned by Econet Media. So I worked there um, as an part of the team that established the company in Nigeria. So before the company was gone moribund, the company no longer existed. Then I moved to Star Times. Presently, I'm a digital marketing manager for Star Times. I coordinate, plan, and execute all marketing activities of the company, both offline and online, and out of home marketing campaigns. I maintain our digital platform also. I coordinate our marketing plan, schedule all our marketing materials with the mainstream company. So I work hand with the company marketing team to make sure that OTT is positioned to thrive. So that's my journey so far on the digital platform. But let me just let me not digress. Let me focus on what we are trying to discuss today, which is the OTT, the 2020 outline of OTT and where we're taking it to. So the pace of digital disruption that have been transforming the television industry is accelerating. Presently, we did not care again to know whether you have a scheduled program on the television, you sit at home and be waiting for the scheduled program. The IP delivery TV content has gone, everybody's abreast to IP television television content now. 2020 saw a tremendous consumers growth in streaming TV services, and 2021 will even be bigger. It's estimated that about 26 million Nigerians consume our online services, streaming services every month, at least every month. By 2023, it's projected that the number will double by the size. This is because of the high internet penetration we're experiencing in Nigeria. Every major cities in Nigeria now can boast of 4G network, both fiber and broadband. It's very important to stress here that the success of this OTT business in Africa lies in the hands of the mobile operators like the telcos. I would like to, in Nigeria presently, we have some new players and old players in the OTT industry. Netflix, movies, Showmax, iFlix, Iroko TV, that's the ones that we have in Nigeria presently. So these are the people that we are working as our competitors in the industry. We are including, not excluding Star Times where I work now. So presently we control long shot percentage of the market. On our platform, we have about 4.9 million subscribers. On a daily basis, we have between 500,000 to 300,000 active users, people that log on to our platform on a daily basis. So the industry is moving. Everybody is embracing the OTT industry. With the advent of smart TVs and mobile smartphones and all that, you find out that a lot of Nigerians are watching their television on the go, using the internet to stream on the internet and watching the television. During the NSAS riot, you guys will know that there was a time, sometime October, we had a kind of a disturbance, youth agitation on police brutality. Statistics show that over 26 million Nigerians uses this internet, stream, we have skits, a lot of things, a lot of content creators are doing serious business using the OTT platform. So that's where industry is going now. But I would like to give you a small statistics on Africa. Digital TV research focus for Africa is about, for 2022, about 36 million, both subscriber video on demand. South Africa is leading now, but it's projected that Nigeria will take a lead maybe by 2023. Nigeria will take over from South Africa. So for now, that's what much I can say on the OTT industry. Hello, Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Steve.
All right. So that's the much I can say. Maybe when questions start coming, I will now begin to expand some of the things I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Sorry, my mic was on mute. Yeah, Mark. Can you please now you describe the 2020? How do you think about it?
Well, basically, I think I would like to just start giving a small background. And sometimes people who are watching would want to know exactly what we are talking about, because when we share the video links and all that, all sort of people watch, whether new marketers, students, marketers, experienced marketers. So I realized the way Steve was talking, he has a great deal of experience. So he's talking way on top of affairs. But just to give, I don't know whether Ashes you're going to say that, but just to give a brief um, intro about OTT, which stands for over the top. So over the top services, let me put it that way, over the top. So any service that is streaming video or any other content online or over the internet. So let's say, so all the things, all the firms and companies streaming online or streaming on the internet, either streaming video services, streaming audio services, streaming data, how do you call it, messaging services, voice services, they are all OTT. So that's what we are talking about. So anybody who is watching and you're probably hearing OTT, 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 that's what it means, over the top. So I think, in fact, one of the questions I sent is in line with the fact that it's as if there's a direct correlation between the COVID and OTT services, because for the past, let's say 9 months, 10 months, or 2020 has been the rise of OTT. And I personally, that's my personal opinion, I find it very hard to believe that telcos and internet giants don't have anything to do with COVID, because it was like the whole COVID it was in favor of the OTT. I mean, OTT was in favor of COVID because people were home, people needed something to keep up, people were getting bored because they needed something new. They were home. I mean, for the first time, well, in my life, over 40 years or around 40 years, for the first time, I've seen people locked down. The whole word of lockdown, I had never heard it. Well, it was an English language, but I never heard lockdown used on a massive scale than 2020. Everything shut down, like shutting your computer down. So factories shut down, government institutions shut down, transport institutions shut down, everything shut down. I remember when we had our how do you call it, our version of the lockdown. I'm in Ghana, Accra. For the first time, because I work with the press, I work with the media, I had the chance of driving around with our company car. And sometimes you could drive an hour and meet nobody walking. So the only people you could meet was the security agencies and one or two of the government, high-powered government agencies in the car. You hardly see people walking out, and that was the first time I saw something like that. So,
Mark,
OTT
I have
has come up.
Mark, I have a question related to your description. It means
Okay.
OTT has the direct correlation of COVID-19.
Yeah, so I want to find out, in fact, the direct correlation between OTT and COVID-19. I mean, it's something that I think the whole world should be thinking about, because along the line, there were other conspiracies of 5G network. When Steve was talking, he was talking about 4G. I mean, we all knew 4G until 2020, COVID came and 5G came. And you are wondering, whoa, where are all these coming from? I mean, so a quick one by way of introduction. I'm OPOKU, just like Ashish said. I
Okay.
currently I'm the CEO of Videx Media. We are into multimedia production, specifically audiovisual. So we do videos for companies, corporate videos, television commercials. We do infomercial videos. We do branding videos. We do adverts. We do animation for products and brands. We do documentaries for institutions, for the government, for other agencies, schools and other agencies. And then currently, interestingly, we have a service online we call ConnectC. When Ashish, you were mentioning, you said Connect. We call it ConnectC. It's actually an e-commerce platform where we are also operating online. So we're actually also taking advantage of the system or the time. So we are an OTT, so we'll talk about it later on, which operates actually like any of the social media services, but it's strictly for business. So that's what we produce, and so we have a marketing platform, and we produce videos. I mean, videos for all purposes, corporates and all purposes. So that's by way of introduction. And I think that's basically it for the now.
Okay. Right. In India, India is currently the world's fastest growing OTT platform. Over the top streaming market, and is as expected, it is going to be emerged world's sixth largest by 2024. Right. The market is expected to grow. I have some figures. The market is expected to grow at CAGR of 26% over the next 4 years. Is that the worldwide happening, or only we are seeing in India?
India is currently the fastest growing, of course. Yeah. Okay. So who is answering this question? Ashish?
Anyone. Steve, you can say also say.
Okay, yeah, Steve has a lot of information. So
yeah. He has so many much figures on.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah.
Is this a question?
Yeah, it's a question. The rate of India is emerging for OTT industry like 28% over the year. So
yes, I think if we are talking about OTT, you have to consider putting India in case study now.
Okay.
We consider the population of the people of India.
That matters.
And that will play a major role in determining what the question is trying to say. Because if you consider the total number of people living in India, which I think about over 2 billion people living in India.
Yeah, so 1.3 billion.
Now, because in the course of my business with StarTimes now, I've had an encounter with some of the OTT companies in India, like Eros now. They've approached us for content sharing and all that. So they want to bring some of their content back to down to Nigeria, so that Nigerians will have a big group of Nigeria following India Bollywood movies. So
yeah,
they wrote us that they want us to partner together so that we'll help them distribute some of their content. So it's still on the pipeline where the discussion is still ongoing. And I have checked Eros now OTT platform. They are tremendously doing well, and their contents are top notch. Their contents are good. So considering the population of Nigeria also, because Nigeria and India have a similarity. We have young population.
Okay.
50% of Nigeria population they are between their youths. They are more of youths. So these are people that have smartphones, have smart TVs at their home, middle class, above middle class, that can utilize the OTT. The older generation things are gradually changing from conventional way of watching television to streaming live via the internet and getting content at the go. It's no longer sitting down in your house and waiting for a scheduled television program. You can do video on demand. You can subscribe for a particular movie you watch, no longer sitting at your home and maybe watching for a 10 o'clock program. So the OTT industry has made it possible for people in to utilize the internet space and create a lot of content, and you make a lot of money when you create, you distribute, and you have a great platform. Let me bring it back home to Nigeria. The Nigeria industry, movie industry, the Nollywood. Before now,
What do you tell? What do you call it? Nigerian film
Nollywood,
is
Nollywood,
Nollywood.
Nollywood, yeah,
Nollywood.
is
Oh,
a
all
very
right.
big industry. We
Okay.
we have good movie producers and all that. So presently, they are now using OTT platform
Okay.
to sell their products to Netflix, to StarTimes on,
Mhm.
to a lot of other platforms, Showmax, iFlix, and all that. So it's getting big by day, and a lot of people are getting interested in knowing, using their internet to stream, even live shows.
Okay. Okay.
During,
Got it.
during the lockdown, during the lockdown, some of the live
Okay.
shows. Okay, can.
Steve, like you are a advertising professional also.
Yeah,
So I just wanted to know about that side. We have been
yeah.
talking about this side for the customer point of view. Now I'm talking about the advertising, advertiser side. So
So
how do,
how,
how do you define
how do you define
OTT advertising?
advertising?
Why is connected TV advertising a great method for digital advertising?
Can you come again?
Yeah, yeah. I think I have some. How would you define OT advertising?
OTT. I have
Advertising.
advertising. You
Yes.
And
know,
what is the cost of advertising? How different
okay,
it is
okay,
from the traditional one? Okay. Suppose I'm an
okay.
advertiser. I'm an
The
advertiser. I have a budget of say at least $2,500 million, or sorry,
yeah,
2,500, yeah, $1 million, or maybe if in Indian currency we can say we have a budget of 20 lakhs rupees. Okay. And I'm from a mobile handset company. All right. So
Mhm.
as a consultant, what do you think? What do you suggest?
now OTT platform has a richer target innovation. Like we have DMPs, data management platform, where you
Okay.
can specifically, with the use of user IDs, target specifically the kind of your market share, the market you want to target. In advertising, because we work with IPs, we can determine where we want to serve our ads. And it's not like normal TV advertising where you just throw your net in the sea and it catches. You cannot measure. It's measurable anyway, but there's no way you will know specifically what you want to achieve. But with OTT and some other innovation on the OTT platform, the advertising industry is growing rapidly. On our platform, let me use our platform as an example. We have statistics. We want to market a company now. We'll give them specifics. This is the total number of youths we're going to get if you place your ad on our platform. We'll give them specific. These are the devices they are using. They are using iPhones. They are using smart Android phones, and this is their age, their demographies, their locations. It's narrowed down to specifics. So OTT advertising you hit the nail at the head because you have control because of the IP addresses of each of these devices. You use both IPs and the device user IDs. When you blend two of them together, your campaign or your advertising will hit to the identify audience, the specific audience you want to serve your ad. So I think for now is the most reliable means of advertising a particular product to a specific demography.
All right. Like I have read somewhere like over the top video, OTT videos refers to the transmission and sell of the video content over the internet that we all know. So users can access OTT content via internet, PC, laptops, tablets, and they have the full control. And one more thing, like after occupying all our living rooms in all over the world in recent years, video streaming giants such as Netflix and Amazon Prime, they now seeing themselves confronted with the first sign of market saturations. In fact, after the month of October, while the idea of having unlimited access to an ever-growing library of video content was once enough for customer to subscribe such services. But recent developments such as Disney's market entry and frequent price hikes will put consumer loyalties to the test. So I have question from Mark now. Mark, talk something about your personal job or company uses OTT, like content platform. And also, Mark, I'll tell you, it is not like I'm taking an interview of you or Steve. It is like an open-ended, world of marketing
Discussion.
style,
Yeah. Yeah.
conversation. So you are open. I have got your video also. You have sent me on video. So you tell
Okay.
me what time should I, our team will play that video. And it's an
Okay.
open platform. It's an open conversation. Steve can ask any questions to me or Mark, because if we have something to ask. And Mark, I also request you to ask the questions from your side, because you're
Okay.
sitting in Ghana and Steve is sitting in Laos, I think, right?
Yeah.
Steve, you're in Laos now. Which city you're in, Steve?
Steve.
Yeah, can I hear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you're
city are you from? Are you speaking from? Which city? He's asking which city are you speaking from?
Okay, I'm speaking. I'm in Lagos. Lagos.
Lagos.
Lagos,
Okay.
right,
Okay.
Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you both are different country. I mean, we three people on the screen, we represent three different countries. Okay,
Mm, mm,
I'm from India, you from Nigeria, and you from Ghana. Okay,
yeah.
so it's a chat. Like I said,
Okay.
our program name is Between the Lines. Okay, it's
Mm,
not one-to-one kind of interview. It's between the lines. The things which is already on internet, this the thing which already we know. Uh, we are not going to talk about it. It's a very informal chat, so you can ask anything. So, Mark,
okay.
yes, tell me about the questions which I asked you.
Okay. So I actually wanted to find out from Steve at which point the OTT started taking over the regular media. At which point? I mean, in the 2000s, 2000 didn't start with a lot of these OTT stuff. So at which point did the OTT started taking over? So over the top streaming services started taking over, because it looks like before we all realized there was Netflix and there was Facebook and there was and all the things just came at once, as if they were all underground waiting for a particular time. Was it gradual or did it just come like that? Hello?
Steve, are you getting the voice?
Hello?
Steve,
Steve.
Yes. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear
Steve,
me?
I can hear you. Steve, I was asking a question because I represent the content producers.
Okay.
So we produce content a lot, a lot. In
Yeah.
fact, a lot of content. That's been my job for a long time. But I'm asking. So, at which point, from your angle, at which point did the OTT emerge? Was it gradual, or because for us we just saw it as a boom, like a one-time emergence?
For me, OTT
Mm,
have been in existence since 20. When was the? Let me let's put it 2020, 2010.
2010. Wow.
Yeah, but in the US, where
Mm,
OTT is thriving very well,
mhm.
when companies like Amazon started venturing into OTT, you know, the Fox family started moving into
Yeah.
OTT. Then it's gradually started because this Americans who want everything bundled together. He doesn't want a situation whereby he will pay for the internet services, he will pay for the calls, he will pay for television advertising and television and all that. So he wants everything together. So companies started thinking of how do we get this thing together and serve to the public as a one-off. So on 2010, I started noticing that companies coming together, they will buy over smaller companies that are content producers, you know, using their own platform to, you know, because they are big, the Warner Brothers and the rest, they will start buying small companies. So merge it with telcos. You know, you cannot do OTT without the telcos. So in the Western world, especially America, what they do there is when you're paying for your internet services, at the same time you're paying for your television connection. So they bundle it together. So when you put on your television, already you paid for your phone calls, your internet, you are streaming everything, your television and all that.
So it comes as one bundle.
One bundle, yes. So the OTT companies provide a platform for everybody to come together. So maybe, let me, for instance, say Sky News will come on the OTT platform. Instead of going to buy, maybe, you know, the way our DTH work, the cable will watch every day, you pay content. You know, maybe, okay, in Nigeria, we have DSTV, we have StarTime, the content providers. So, but with OTT, you house all the content together on your platform, either as a VOD or as a live channel. So from 2010, America as well is, but we experienced the boom in Nigeria. It started coming to Nigeria from 2014.
Wow.
For 2014, we were experiencing it because my previous company, they've already developed a box built by Roku. Roku, that's an American company, is a patent with Roku. The box is a smart box that houses whatever you think about. And all the content in America is already in the box. If you want to watch NBA Live, you just need to buy the boxes. NBA Live is already inside the box. You just pick it and watch. So, but gradually it's moving from putting it in a box. Now it's over the smartphones.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So that's much I can say for now.
Okay. So it means it was coming gradually, but then it came to a part of the world, let's say Africa or the third world. It had kind of gathered up in the advanced world before it came
to Africa. Yes.
Okay. I have I don't know if Ashish is on the line, but I have one issue on the budget allocation. As far as OTT is concerned, he was talking about advertising and advertisers. But Steve, don't you think that OTT has rather introduced a new kind of challenge for brands and companies? Because I see OTT opening up for a lot of competitors. In fact, first, small companies like very small brands and small companies like maybe my kind of company wouldn't have probably been able to afford advertising. So if I was dealing in, let's say, a drink or a fruit juice, and then I had Coca-Cola had a big budget advertising all over the place. Now, because of OTT and other platforms, my juice, my little juice or drink, I can advertise on the same platform that Coca-Cola is advertising.
Yes.
So that gives the final users two options or multiple options to choose from. So drink Coca-Cola or drink, if it's, let's say, Marco juice, or drink Marco juice. So I don't know from your side, I mean, you are working with a bigger company. Don't you think the OTT has introduced a new challenge, a new bouquet of challenges to the brands?
It's not, I won't say it's a challenge. It's a welcome development in the sense that
Okay.
It gives everybody opportunity now because
Mm,
the big brands you're talking about, the Coca-Cola, the Nestle,
okay.
before because they have big money, they
Yeah.
can suppress the smaller organizations, the smaller companies, but
Yeah.
now they will come big on our platform.
Mm,
The rates their own ad roll, I
okay.
mean the big brands, and the
Yeah.
rate
Yeah.
the small brand
The
their own
small.
ad roll cannot be
Mm-hmm.
the same. They
Okay.
might try to take
Okay.
over your booting page for 4 months, 5 months. Then the smaller
Wow.
company will just be having small tax because they don't have big money.
You
But
don't have
it's
big
giving
money. Okay.
everybody a leveler. Everybody
Mm,
has the same level. The amount you can pay determine the ad you can serve you, but everybody will come on the platform depending on the amount you can pay. Let me give you, for instance, if you notice when Facebook started doing before Facebook videos, you stream
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
watch and
Yeah.
so gradually
Yeah.
they started adding ads on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ads depends on we create ads on
Okay.
sidelines. I do some Facebook ad for
Okay.
people.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sponsored
If you're
ads.
setting up an ad on Facebook,
Okay.
you have to put in all your your settings and order. The big brands can afford to place their ads across board. But the smaller one, like the small
Mm,
micro and medium small scale industries,
yeah. Yeah.
cannot be able to do as much as the big brand can do. So but it gives everybody the opportunity to advertise.
Opportunity.
Their thing.
Okay. 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 So there's at least there's some level of competition, but the big brands still invest more money
Yes, yes.
or bigger budget
They still
into
do. They still do.
they still
You know,
okay.
they do.
Okay.
So can I throw a question?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go over.
So
Okay.
so what happens? Okay, so one of the things I've also observed is the regular media, because last time I was discussing with one company that came, one of our clients that came and to us, and he was looking at how much to spend on the regular media and how much to spend on the online media, and I started thinking about, because I used to work with a TV station before, so I started thinking about, wow, the the budget companies were doing, let's say Nestle Ghana or Nestle World or Coca-Cola or Henneken or any of these brands, if they were spending $2 million on regular media, now they are going to slash it into some figure. Now, 2020, now, from your experience, do you think the budget is gradually, what's the percentage? Is it going more into the OTT platforms, or the regular media is still having the big?
Can I share statistics to you? I think there's one statistics I want to share with you now. Let me get it. Where is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where's my notepad? Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I've been saddened by it when I realized that, whoa, regular medias are going to begin to, mainstream media, they are going to begin to lose budgets, and it's going to be worse 2021 because people
Can I,
are not.
can I place it
Yeah.
on the? Can I place it on the? Like, how do I post it here? Let me see.
Ivan should be able to give us
I already shared it on the
on the WhatsApp.
yes, no, on the chats, private chat room.
Okay, on the
Can you
private
see
chat.
it? Huh? African Statistics Digital TV Research Focus for
Okay,
revenue.
okay. I see it in the chat. So African
Okay.
Statistics Digital TV Research Focused, 10.12 million SVOD sub by 2020. Wow.
By 20, have you seen it? So
Yeah,
this
I'm seeing it, but I don't know if the viewers are seeing it. I think Ivan should be able to do something. Ashes and Ivan, if you are still online, so the viewers can see the statistics. It's crazy. Remain the leader, but Nigeria.
You wanted
okay.
this test? Yeah. That is on the screen.
Is it on the screen now?
Yeah.
It's on the screen,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So you can share the second one, the revenue.
So Steve, you want to tell us exactly what is happening? These are statistics.
Sub-Saharan Africa OTT movie and TV episode revenue. We reached them
two.
Okay.
Is it 2.7?
1,018 million US dollars by 2024, up from presently is on okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The second line. Can you share the second line? From
Yeah, we are reading this, but it's better if you explain this for the viewers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This revenue. Okay, the revenue African business.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Sheil.
Yeah, so okay.
So presently, the episode from revenue from movies and TV series will be hitting 1,018,000 million dollars by 2024, up from this is presently 228 million in 2018. So the statistics just try to tell us that the revenue is dwindling in the sense that a lot of people are investing in placing in the revenue. Advertising have taken over the revenue you get in, because most of this content you see are you buy the content from the content producers, but it helps your revenue because a lot of people go to a platform to watch this content, and your advertising will increase. That's the projection they're going to give us by 2023. By 2024, it will increase. So I think there's some typo error. I think from the source I collected it, let me check. I think there's a small typo error.
Typo error, South Africa. Okay.
Yes. That let me get it from the source here.
But that answers my question or my concern of the mainstream media losing budgets. I mean, losing money. It means mainstream media is the budget for mainstream media by advertisers is going to come down.
Of course.
And the rate at which it's going to come down, it looks very fast because this is 2022, which is about 2 years, almost 2 years, in fact, less than 2 years from now. Is there a direct correlation?
So are you clear now? So you can read more. I just click the link now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can click the link.
I don't know about Ashes, but I can hear you.
Okay. If you click the link below, you will be able to get more insights on what they're trying to explain here. So, but the revenue, be rest assured that the revenue for advertising is going to increase, but the content will come down. But for advertising is going to increase. So if you read down the link, you will see where they're making some analysis on how the revenue will increase. on advertising. But in terms of revenue, the OTT platform will make from content is not going to be that much. That's what I was trying to say.
So OTT platforms are not going to make that much from content,
Yeah.
but they are going to make much
Only
from
from
advertising.
advertising. Yes.
Okay. If Ashes, if okay, Africa OTT revenue by country. Tanzania, Ethiopia, Nigeria, OTT, wow, South Africa.
Yeah, nice one, Ashish. So this is what we're trying to say now.
So the green is others. That's it. South Africa is huge. It's huge. 400. This is by 2024. Okay.
That's the stats bar.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's very explanatory here. You can see Tanzania is 2018. They are still under 6 million. By projection is by 2024 they will be hitting $32 million. Same with other South Africa is the highest now. At about 2018, they are hitting $119 million, and by 2024 they will be hitting 408. So Nigeria is projected to be making by 2024 222 223 million US dollars by 2024.
Wow. Ethiopia.
All right.
Ethiopia.
So I have a question I want to ask.
Yeah, you can. Sushil, please remove this.
Okay. Let me get my.
Yes, Steve.
Yes.
We have some questions from audience also. So first you ask, then we'll take the questions from audience.
I want to ask why is it that big players in the OTT industry are rushing into Africa to establish?
Mark, would you like to answer this question?
Okay. Let me share my opinion. I think, Steve, Africa is a virgin market.
Okay.
When the first question I asked earlier on about the when did it emerge? Because I've had the chance of traveling to UK, Dubai, Germany, not US. But in Europe, UK, realize that when things happen there, anything that has to do with internet and any of the OTT services, it takes a while before it comes here because they go with infrastructure. The technical challenges and the technical investments are more. So you need some giants to get them here first. And of course, once it's produced there, they want to try it and test it and make sure it's working before it comes to Africa. So I realized that over the whole Africa, I mean, apart from South Africa and maybe Nigeria and Ethiopia, you see the countries that were listed here, you have quite a huge number of the African population untapped and still virgin to these platforms. Sometimes it's amazing. There are some countries you go. I've been to Burkina Faso before, of upper part of That's on top of Ghana. And you realize we have about 6 or 7 communication companies, telco giants in Ghana. Over there, they have less. In fact, I hear there are some of the African countries, they have just about 1. So, because these are huge investments. And when the telco giants are coming, they want to make sure the people are used to the services. So they don't make that huge investment. So now, I think they don't see a lot of competition here.
Okay.
So yeah, so in US or UK or Europe, there are a lot of the OTT companies, and there's huge competition there. So you probably have, before Vodafone came to Ghana, Vodafone was in UK. You have Oxygen. Is it Oxygen? I think it's Oxygen, or there's some Ox company like that. And then I was there 2002.
So Mark,
2002. There were so many companies as far as telcos are concerned, and they were providing the services.
so
And
now you are
so,
saying that you have so many indigenous native OTT companies platforms at Ghana.
well, currently we have about 5 or 6.
5 or
But
6.
the question Steve asked, he was asking why are they coming here, and I'm saying the first thing is that the competition here is not much. The competition in Africa is not much.
And the second answer I would like to say that Steve said like 70% of his generation, especially for Nigeria, that the young less than 40. So they are the main target customer for the OTT platforms.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
that
my
becomes
my
the
my
second
take
one.
on this also is in Nigeria now, we Netflix is in Nigeria now, and we have our local OTT companies trying to compete with Netflix with their big money.
Wow.
They can buy over any content they want to buy because they have big money. So we, indigenous company like ours, cannot match Netflix and the likes. So I heard that even Amazon is about to come into Nigeria again.
Nigeria. Oh my
They
God.
want to come in, they want to enter Nigeria. So when they come in, what keeps customer glued or hooked to his television is the content you have. These big companies comes with big money and they can buy big contents, which will make customers to move to their platform to watch. When Lord of the Ring, you remember when Lord of the Ring was aired, it was aired only strictly on a particular Amazon. It was Amazon that aired Lord of the Ring. So the smaller companies that cannot buy this content will wait till they finish their episode on their platform. A lot of people will migrate, will leave their own platform and move to theirs, and they are doing episodes, different series that will last 3 months, 4 months, and they are releasing it every week. They release one, maybe a particular episode of a series. They will glue, customers will hook into their platform for a long period of time until maybe they exhaust the movie. So we are afraid that like now they are gradually picking, buying over some of our local content here in Nigeria. There are some of our good Nollywood movies. Before you see it, you go to Netflix.
Yeah, we see it on Netflix. Yeah.
You cannot see it even in normally you buy online on their platform, but Netflix will buy exclusive rights.
So you don't get it on online. Yeah, in Ghana we can access Nigerian movies.
So why are they always wanting to come to Africa?
Yeah.
Why would they leave the industry, for locals to control? But it's also good. It's also good for competition. So they bring in their technical experts.
Great.
They will make the local companies also to match up with what they can offer. Let me give you, for instance, in my phone here, I have Netflix because they are competitors, and I have also our StarTimes mobile app also here, our own StarTimes on here. But I know that if I'm to compare the amount of VODs, video on demand on Netflix, but ours is more of live shows. We have live TV. You can watch live TV on StarTimes on, but Netflix is strictly on video on demand.
Yeah.
So
VOD.
they cover their own revenue model, to target only video on demand customers.
Actually, Netflix come under SVDO, subscriber based video on demand, that category. But here
Yes.
I'll tell you some facts about Indian OTT markets. Like you said,
Okay.
about the growth of Netflix in Nigeria and Ghana. In India, in April 2020, Indian OTT platform G5, which is the OTT initiative from a leading media company, GTV, G Group, they reported that overall it witnessed of 437 million during the lockdown period, starting
Okay.
from March 2020 to April 2020. Just imagine. The another player, which is a less known player in India, Alt Balaji. This is a small player. You know, the daily subscriber, the number of subscribers being added in the lockdown period, they reported that this OTT platform is currently witnessing a huge growth in digital subscriber with an average of 17,000 subscriptions being added per day post the announcement of lockdown. Yeah, in the country, as against of average of 10,000 in March 2020 before the lockdown. I mean 7,000 daily, the growth,
Yeah.
which corresponded to a dramatic growth of roughly 60%. Now you can imagine the growth of other great players like Netflix and these players. Another one more fact I have. April 16 to 2020, daily average users of Amazon Prime Video in India increased by 83%. Just imagine, 83% since the country went under lockdown. And March 2020, MX Player, which is again a small player, okay, they reported to have witnessed a 2-3 times increase. Yes, 2-3 times increase in the time spent across content in the various segment by Indian users in MX Players originals. Now I have some more facts, like the Indian OTT market ecosystem. Like it is not as video like Amazon, like Netflix, or like video on demand of Dish TV or Tata Sky. I mean, this ecosystem companies players operating in various segments like television distributors. We have Videocon D2S, Tata Sky, Den Network. These are the cable and D2S which plays video on demand. Telecom companies like Reliance, Jio, and Airtel, and Vodafone, Idea. Another set of companies with content presence like Saregama, TVF. They have the great content, some niche content, but the great content. Filter Copy, Eros now, and others. Some broadcasters like Disney and Hotstar, G5, Sun Next, and others. Independent companies and platforms, the big companies, the MNCs like Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, MX Players, and others. They all created SVDO, video, the ecosystem of Indian OTT ecosystem. Ghana, this is the music app of India. Geo Savan, again, indigenous applications of India. Apple Music, Amazon Prime, Wink Music, Google Play, and Hangama Music. These are the music OTT players. They are the some major platforms in a music segment. They are present in India audio OTT market. Streaming of music in regional languages like in Punjabi, Tamil, Kannada, Bhojpuri, Telugu, Malayalam, and they witnessed a significant surge in 2019 and 2020. Consequently, the time spent on streaming has also gave up, the eastern side of like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and in some southern state like Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. I mean to say this is a huge market. One if you talk about the north or talk about the south of India, uh, uh, it's a small, when we talk about the demographic, but it's a huge market. Having total 125 billion the populations. Just imagine 17,000 daily subscriber adding for the small players. We have some more questions from the audience side. One they have asked, no, I'm showing is the WhatsApp a OTT platform? Yes, I think WhatsApp is a OTT platform.
Mm. Yeah.
Steve and Mark, can you please
Yeah.
address this?
WhatsApp. Okay. So like I said, basically, from the beginning, I made a statement about OTT, which is over the top. So any application streaming over the top of internet is an OTT platform. So WhatsApp is streaming online, is on internet, Facebook and all these applications. Anything that you have to do online. So there's a first level of there are
Yes,
some
yes,
technical,
yes,
there
yes,
are some yeah, there are
yes.
some technical people providing data and what else, and then there's a second application which is also benefiting from the first one, and before you reach the final one. So WhatsApp is of course an OTT platform, unless of course Steve has anything to say about it.
Yeah, we have one more question here. Like, why OTT platform are quoting a third party brand, and what is in for those brands? Steve, can you check the questions which is on the screen? How brand can use specific OTT platform like Facebook
Okay.
Messenger, Cake, and Line to better engage their customer? Like
No,
I
no, no,
said
no.
you
I
before,
agree with you. I agree with you 100%. WhatsApp, anything, any platform, any platform you can get. Why OTT platform are costing third party brands and it for those brands? How? Okay, yes, I think we've talked on this before about this. This is not about advertising also. The
Mm,
person that put up this question maybe is about the third party brands, you know, um, how brands can use specific OTT platform like Facebook, Messenger, Kicks, and Line to better engage their customers. I was trying to tell about talk about um, data management platform, which is more rich on OTT platform. It gives
mm,
you specifics like the user ID of the customer,
mhm.
which might also you can narrow it down to the device the customer is using,
And the IP,
and also you can get the IP
yeah.
of the customer. So if you are serving your ad, um, it narrows it down to specifics. You understand? So you get third parties using OTT to advertise their this thing, gives them, you hit the nail at the head. You give them specifics. I want to engage some demography between maybe you're targeting from 18 to 24 years, and when you cannot just log into a platform without putting on your data on the platform. You specify, okay,
Mhm.
so time, all those
Yeah,
still have a way of still have
yeah.
a way of narrowing it down to this is your target audience, and the advert will be served to your target audience.
Mm. Okay. I don't know if Ashish was going to ask, but I had this question on um is OTT creating more jobs or making people lose their jobs?
Is
If Steve,
okay. You want me to answer?
yeah, Steve, is it because I feel a lot of the people in the regular media and even
Yeah.
advertisements are going to lose their jobs because of OTT.
Okay.
OTT apps.
Every I don't think so. You know, OTT they are in different segments. We
Okay.
have people that are content creators.
Mm,
We have distributors. We have the core IT. The core ITs are people that will set up the platform. The distributors are people that distribute the content across the platform. Then we have the content creators. So nobody's going to lose. Even the 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 agencies, the big
mm,
agencies that are running ads, they
yes.
just need to readjust their own style. Those
Okay.
old systems will change. They have to start creating content industry. They will have to readjust their industry, the agency to
That's
start
it.
doing content production, distribution, and the rest.
Okay. So Steve, let me give you a typical example. Like I'm a salesperson in a company.
Okay. Yeah.
We sell phones. We
Yeah.
sell mobile phones, and I'm a salesman. So on a regular, I just present adverts to the TV stations, and then I
No.
go out to sell. Now, there's a young guy in the office who is selling the phones, not going out to sell, but he's online selling the phones.
Yeah.
Then me going out to sell the phones begin to dwindle down because the guy is in the office selling even more phones in a day because he's able to go to 50 people at a time.
Yes. Yes.
When
Yes.
I have to walk or drive with a car, I can't go to 50 people in a day.
Yes.
So I'm at the verge of losing my job.
I don't think the what you just need to do is to work. You need to rethink your strategy as a
Okay.
salesman. As a salesman,
Mm.
you rethink your strategy. The world is going smart. You
Yeah.
understand? The world is going
Uh-huh.
smart. So
And,
instead of going out there to meet with people one on one, you can
uh-huh.
devise a means of doing the same thing the young guy using his Apple phone
Apple phone to
doing
do.
on the one corner of the room doing his own business. You
Okay.
can rethink your strategy and everybody will it will be a win-win thing for everybody.
A win-win thing. Okay, so Steve, that's the problem. I feel the old generation is not able to adjust to this system, the OTT
Yeah,
platforms. I mean,
yeah,
a typical my mom or my dad or my uncle, somebody who is in his 60s, 70s, 80s. I mean, apart from some few people, we see them use, the advanced countries because it was there earlier. I mean, because we see President Trump tweeting every morning, and we see
yes,
how many of our African leaders, our African MDs, our African managers are tweeting and on Facebook every morning. I don't know if you get it.
I actually
See,
want to ask you that.
I have one thing to say in this.
Uh-huh.
These OTT platforms and
Mm,
the channels, whether it's a S video, whether it's a video, whether it's a other streaming mediums, they are not regulated. In India, still we don't have any law to regulate it.
Yes,
mm,
yes,
You can play anything. You can play anything on Netflix. Okay, we
yes,
don't have any control. Okay,
yes, yes,
so this is the big reason. In India, like we are a different kind of society. We are a very tolerant nature. We are a very tolerant society and as a country. Uh, we people in India, uh, from the childhood, we have told not to say lie, not to hurt anyone, love everyone. These are the moral values. Our entire education and entire system is based on morality. But if you see any series or any movie on Netflix, they have crossed everything. They have, they are, playing each and everything without any censorship, without any restrictions. Okay, they can criticize the government, they can criticize the women. They have shown the brutality, the abuse of kids, violence, anything. But in India, in the typical television, okay, these are the governed. The content
Okay.
which we are showing on television, that is governed by the country, the governed by the rule of the law. I think the same is happening at Africa and Ghana and Nigeria also. This is not happening with the OTT.
I
Right.
agree with you. I agree with you 100% of what you're saying. The digital media world is revolving and is gradually the digital and the disruption is gradually taking over, and it's time they should enact a regulation that will control the way things are going. But I think it lies on the platform owners. Like let me give you for instance now, the Twitter. Now, there are some things you put up on Twitter, it will not go live. Immediately you put it, there will be a restriction. Maybe the video you're about to watch is sensitive. Until you give a go ahead to watch, then you are the person, no longer the platform.
You are the person responsible.
The onus now lies on you, because even in Nigeria, let me give you for instance.
Mark, I think we are losing Steve. So can you play the video which you have sent to Sushil?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay. Correct.
You are imagining how to make the big jump, imagining how to hit that target, imagining how to increase client base and revenue. You need one product to reach your set target, to maintain customers, to turn new customers to returning customers, to enhance your brand reputation, and most importantly, increase sales. It's time to stop imagining. iMark, integrated media and interactive promotional campaign. Whatever your product or service, iMark control the dialogue that surrounds your business through videography.
Contact Videx Media now on 02000 74544. Thousand businesses, hundreds of entrepreneurs, a wave of job opportunities, one platform. Community Business Connect, strictly business for the business-minded. Sell yours, buy others, invest, transact, and connect. See Business Connect. Your business, our business.
Welcome back. It's 2020. Hope you're taking good care of yourself and you're washing your hands and you're staying safe during this COVID-19 period. I want to discuss with you today about Connect-C platform. Connect-C platform is basically designed for small scale and medium scale companies. 1, to reach their target market. 2, to expand and maximize profit. Join a community of business-minded individuals where you can network and grow your business in the business world.
Sign up to Connect-C now, on your phone or on your computer, and do your business with ease.
Yes, Mark. What was those
Yes.
videos? Can you please describe it?
Okay. So the first one is iMac. The first video is iMac. We realized that every company now needs a video. Whether you are a teacher or you are you produce pencil or you manufacture phones or you are a doctor, or everybody needs a video. So because we realize that OTT platforms have given avenues to people to know what exactly you do, so they patronize. Even if you don't want to, in quote, advertise, people need to know what you do. Let's say you're a doctor, you're a specialist, you're a doctor into a particular area of human beings. Maybe you work on the heart, or you work on hands, or you work on the brain, or you work specialist doctor. And people need to know that you are into this service and this is how you do it, and you're a professional in that area, so people will come to your hospital. So you need a video. We realize the world is moving, the world is moving away from talking the regular, oh, this is what I do, or regular paper documentation, to audiovisuals. So you see all the OTT platforms. WhatsApp before was just a text messaging app. I'm sure it was a development of the regular SMS, and then WhatsApp went to video SMS and video messaging. I mean, now there's video on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp later on introduced WhatsApp status. So you can actually watch a 30-second video on WhatsApp. And the same thing, Facebook also introduced video, and Facebook introduced video status. And Facebook has also introduced Facebook Live, which is a video. And YouTube is all about videos.
All about video, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is all about videos. Instagram is photos and videos. So all the OTT applications are using videos to speak. So if I want to talk to you, if I come to your company and I want to sell a product to you, if I have a 30-second or have a 60-second video, it will make my sales easier. As a marketing person, my sales will be made easier if I have a video. So that's what our company. So we decided to say, okay, now no matter who you are, you need a video to speak your language. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a teacher, whether you are a professional, I mean, whether you're a scientist, you either need a video to tell what you do, or you need a video to tell people what you are doing, or you need a video to tell people what you have manufactured. I mean, gone were the days where we had special cameras for professionals. Now, their phones are making even video more easier, so people can actually pick their phone and make a video of a live event and then sell it across. So the video you play, the first one, which is saying iMac, is saying you are thinking of making more customers, you are thinking of making more clients, you are thinking of selling
so Mark,
product.
Here you want to make this point that gone are those days then when we were dependent on the PowerPoint presentations or any kind of another form of presentations. Now it's the time of video. Okay.
Yeah, now it's the time of videos.
So the year 2020, the year of OTT, the year of video. Okay, now we are.
Year of videos. That's what
right.
it says. So everything is now videos. Now the second video is actually an OTT service. So the one you actually had, the second and the third video is an OTT service. So we as a company, we are also using the services of the telcos and the internet providers to set up and we set up a platform. We call it Connect C. So Connect C, as in CONNECT. Connect C is an e-commerce platform where you can buy from others, because there are companies there on. You can buy from others and sell your products. You advertise your product and so forth products. So in other words, we as a company have also utilized the internet services and the telcos to we've created an application, which is like Facebook or like LinkedIn. And then we are gathering people from Africa. We're starting with Africa, so Ghana, Africa. So anything you want to buy, or you want to transact, or you want to chat on business terms with anybody, you go on our platform. You
All
can
right.
be able to access. Yeah.
That's great. So I think it's a good opportunity to you. So talking about the OTT,
Yeah.
you are also kind of doing marketing of yours, because this is
Good.
the your forte. This is your forte. You are into the video making. So if someone, suppose from India, if he wants to connect to you for video making, so what would be the cost and everything?
Well, first of all, we'll link him to our Connect C site to see some of the videos we've done. So he sees the quality of videos we do. And then we will look at the markets. Is he looking at an Indian market? Is he looking at a world market? Is he looking at African markets? Because we have a lot of Indians in Africa now, a lot of them. In fact,
Yeah,
when
I
we
know.
look at, yeah,
Many of my friends are in Nigeria and Ghana.
Yeah. Last week, I met one Mr. an Indian, Jalavanda. He's an Indian. He's an architect, but we are working with him. He's in Ghana. We are working. So the first thing we want to know is, what market are you looking at? Which of the OTT platforms are you going to? Are you just playing it on WhatsApp or Facebook, or so? How wide are you reaching, and what platform are you playing it on, and what do you want to tell the people, and what's the information? And then the
Great.
last one is, do you intend to have Indian videos, or any video from the world, Africa, Europe, on the world, or scenes in India? Then it will inform the cost of your video. It will inform the cost of your video, because if, of course, you need scenes in India, then we have to go online or go and buy scenes because we have people providing services on OTT. Ashish, there are people in India who just shoot videos and they sell to us in Africa.
Why so?
Yeah, I mean, because that's their job. So what they also do is they go and they shoot video. They can shoot a video of somebody on the train. They can shoot a video of somebody in an Indian market. Because we too, sometimes when we need, want to produce an advert, or want to produce a commercial, or want to produce a documentary of people in India, we won't take a plane and come to India and come and take it. We have people online who would have already shot a video of somebody working in an Indian market. So they also sell to us. So we buy, and we also make our video of that. So there are people who just go around with cameras, they shoot, and they sell to us. And that's how the market is now.
That's great. That's great. So why don't you share the entire things with the world of marketing, the WhatsApp group and then our Facebook groups? You have the ample opportunity to market yourself and sell your product, sell your services.
Of
Because
course.
in India, it's still a video making services. They are in the higher side of advertising, higher side of presentations. So if you yes, this is the good opportunity. So while we are losing Steve and we are waiting to Steve get back, so Sushil, can we have all the questions one by one, all the comments one by one by the viewers on the screen?
There's hardly any African content.
Yeah, this is why Africa.
Okay. So there's a question. There's hardly
Any African content on Netflix. So did it cater to the demographic in Ghana? I don't think it's true, because I have seen so many documentaries, so many movies based on Africa, based on documentaries on the forest and the wild side of Africa. So I think we have enough content, and I
Enough,
love
yeah.
to see African content
Yeah,
on Netflix.
and then maybe I would also like to add this. Who the person who said DS? Okay, this is what I think. Like Ashish is saying, I've seen some Ghanaian content and Nigerian content on Netflix. Just that they are not a lot as compared to the European or the American ones. But of course, Netflix belongs to the Americans, so you are likely to have more of the American
Exactly,
content on.
exactly.
And then also,
In all the movies and all the series of the made by Netflix, they have
mhm,
shown the United States of America is the number one country.
is the
The
number one.
aliens
Yes.
come to the New York only. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the U.S. president is the world's leader. Okay,
Is
so
that yeah?
they are having their
So
own strategy to glorify their own nation.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No problem,
And I
but
think the second thing too is standards. You see, them before the world is now becoming a global village, we used to just do our own things. Especially Africa used to concentrate on just Africa. We have movies that is just African language or Ghanaian language, and then I'm sure Nigeria also used to do that. And then even in India, now the world is becoming a global village. So we actually watch Indian movies that has been subtitled, or Indian movies that has been voiced over that English. And the same way, some Ghanaian movies and Nigerian movies are being subtitled and voiced over. And then now the producers are also beginning to do quality movies and videos so that it can meet up the standards of Netflix. I mean, it's new, but it's now coming. So we have producers now who are doing very good quality movies that can meet up the standard of Netflix that can be put on. So that is one of the reasons. And we are now doing the migration and the transformation. Okay, so the next question is saying that Netflix in Africa creates content for Ghana and Nigeria the way they do for India. Very interested in content type and distribution within OTT platforms in the two countries. Any insights? Okay, so does Netflix
I
in
think we have
Africa?
answered this question.
We have answered that one already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sushil, can we have another content? Yes.
Okay,
How
so
can brand
how
leverage
can
OTT
brand
messaging
leverage
platform as
OTT
part of their
messaging?
customer engagement strategy? It's very good question. It's very good question,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Ashish, you want to take this one up, or let me? Um,
Yeah,
First,
I'll tell you one example. I'm not.
okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you one example. Like I'm having one company, and we're on Facebook. So anybody can shoot any questions on Facebook Messenger.
Mhm.
Anybody can buy the things on Facebook Messenger, because nowadays Facebook and WhatsApp, they are providing the chat bots on Facebook and WhatsApp, as well as they're also having the opportunity to buy on Facebook Messenger or your WhatsApp. While chatting
Okay.
with your friends, you can share the photographs. You can
Okay.
also explore the massive range of products, and you can also pay there. Yes, we can
Okay.
also pay there. This is the kind of omni-channel communications, you can say. Okay, everything is
Mhm.
one screen. You don't need
Yeah.
to go to the Amazon, or
Yeah.
don't need to go to
Mhm.
Flipkart and buy there and then pay to the other services, or credit card, debit card. Everything you can do on the Facebook Messenger. So this is the
Okay.
services
These are
these days OTT messengers
platforms
are
are
providing their customers. Yeah, what do
okay.
you say about it,
Yes.
Mark?
I think you are right. I was actually looking at just like the platform we brought up, the Connect C. Why did we bring it up? We also thought that look, we have a lot of clients. Some of them are old, especially the old clients. It begins to be a worry to try and talk to all the old clients every day. Because sometimes you realize they need a video, but they forget about you, and they see other service providers. So what we decided to do is to create a platform, which this platform is actually an OTT, over the top. So companies, big institutions, big companies, big firms can create over the top applications. Apart from using the WhatsApp, the Facebook, the Twitter, and the rest. Big companies can also create so they can see IT service people or software engineers, software developers to create an OTT. So OTT means they are going to be on top of the internet. So they can create and link it to the already existing ones like Facebook, WhatsApp, because our platform like this, when you type or you post something, you can actually share it on Facebook, you can share it on Instagram, you can share it on WhatsApp. So a company like Coca-Cola or
not even share. It is beyond sharing. It is beyond sharing. A step ahead of sharing. Gone are the door days when we used to these messaging platform to share the things. Now we don't just share. We buy. We make the recommendations. We make the comments. You can do anything.
You can do anything, yeah. So I think it gives companies you are saying how can brands leverage? Every brand can have an app from their company and link it to the existing ones and then buy, share, or sell their products to people and promote. Of course, brands always want to promote, brands always want to share, brands always want to sell. So brands can do these three things. They can promote their brand. They can leverage to promote, to share, and to sell their brands with their in-house platforms into the existing OTT platforms. And can we have another question? And of course, the OTT also gives room for engagement. I mean, you can engage your customers directly. Like when Ashish was starting to talk, he said that you can talk. So you can talk to all your customers. I mean, unlike gone are the days where you just put the adverts and you hope that people will watch. Sometimes people don't even understand the adverts or people don't even understand what you are selling. But now the OTT platforms gives room for engagement and for interaction. So you can interact with your customer. You have the product in India. In Ghana, we have a lot of Indian products. So you have the product in India. I mean, when I was young, I used to see on a lot of products made in India, made in China, made in India, made in China. And then you don't know the manufacturer, you haven't seen them before. But now, when you see made in India, they have their website, they have an OTT platform where you can send a message and ask them direct questions, what you want to ask, even how to use the product and some of the things about the product. If you don't have time to read the manual, if you don't have time to read the manual, you can actually send a direct message to the company and they will answer you immediately.
Here, I want to make one point. See, these are the channels, suppose the online channels, and these are the touch points. Okay. Now, companies are not waiting to customer to come their stalls and come to open their link and apps and do the things. Okay. The brand is everywhere. Whenever a customer, brand is there. Beyond their availability. I mean, if you are using handset, mobile handset, if you are on the street, anywhere you have, okay. But the consistency is everywhere. Brands should take care of this thing also. That one consistent message, whether it's aesthetics or whether it's a content, should be uniform. Maybe it's a messaging app, maybe it's a website, maybe it's a billboards, maybe it's a another form of another touch points for the customers, but it should be uniform and it should be fair price policy and fair in everything. We have next comments. Nothing can replace a salesman and doing business in person. Credibility, that personal touch still as number one reason for sales conversions. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Next comments.
Okay, I think that's true, but the person who wrote this should also know that the OTT platform hasn't come to completely take over the work of the salespeople. It has come to enhance the work of the salesperson. So, of course, if I was going to drive to your office every day and chat with you, and then I was going to drive to your office every day and show you, I can do that after I've seen you one or two. I can do the rest of the job online. So it has come to enhance my work as a salesperson, but not to take over, because the customer or the client you are dealing with will be happy when you are able to call, when you're able to chat, when you're able to show, when you're able to video chat, like what we are doing now. I can be doing that with my customer. So my customer is still seeing me, but my customer is happy. My customer probably wouldn't have gotten time to meet me in town because of traffic and all that. But my customer is able to see me because another application is utilizing the online, which is over the top. So that's it. Okay.
One more. How new different better than OTT I learned. I didn't get this question, but anyways,
I don't know whether it's a question or
yeah, maybe comments. One question from Shivalika Raj. The cost of OTT is high and the selective in audience too. Is OTT advertising advisable for startups, and can we consider it as a bounce back advertising too for its brand?
Okay.
Yes, Mark.
Yes. So the cost of OTT is high. Obviously, anything new, technology comes at a cost. So when technology starts, it's a bit expensive, but it also comes to enhance. That's one of the things I've observed in our country. Something will come up, it may be expensive, but it comes to make life easier and better. So I just cited an example with a salesman. Now I'm a salesman of let's say this product, and then every day I have to go and see 50 clients. Now I can see 10 clients and see 40 clients online. So it makes my work. Now if you add it to moving around, spending time and fuel and money going around the city trying to look for clients, then I think it will be cheaper looking for clients online to start with. So it may look expensive at a go, but I think on the whole, it is cheaper than moving around with fuel and time. Now, your second part of the question is saying, is it advisable for startups? Well, I actually even think that OTT has given startups a more advantage than the big companies because it gives a faster and a better option. Now, if in Ghana we have MTN, we have Vodafone, and we have Nestle Ghana Limited. Now these guys have big budgets. Coca-Cola, they have very big budgets to run advertisements on the mainstream media, even to run advertisements on the OTT service provider. Let's say Coca-Cola is running an advert on how do you call it, on Facebook. They have big budget to run on Facebook. But you see, the good thing about OTT for startup is that the same platform that Coca-Cola is running, a startup can also run on. I mean, you don't need to be a big brand to run on Facebook. With $1, you can still do an advert on Facebook. Just as Coca-Cola is running millions of dollars, with your $1, you can still run. And the same audience are still available to you. It's just that maybe the frequency may not be the same. But OTT gives all startups equal advantage to big brands. And then you are saying, and can we consider it as a bounce back advertising tool for the brands? Bounce back advertising tool for the brands. Well, if I'm getting your question right, yes, of course. Once you are able to advertise for your brand, you get your money back. You see, the issue with startups is that when you are starting on OTT, you don't need to target everybody. You can do selective target. So let's start with, I'm selling fruit juice. Coca-Cola is a competitor because when the final user goes out to buy a drink, he's looking at buying your fruit juice or buying Coca-Cola to drink. So I'm going to start with just 200 people. I want to sell to 200 people instead of targeting 1 million people. Coca-Cola is targeting 1 million people, but I'm going to start targeting 200. Then I move to 500. Then I move to 1,000. Then I move to 2,000. Then I move to, then I go. So that way, you'll be able to increase your budget gradually instead of targeting 1 million people like Coca-Cola is targeting. So you have a bounce back, So it is good for you, and you have a good bounce back as well. Right? That's what I
Welcome,
think.
welcome back, Steve.
Steve. Yeah.
Sorry, I have some technical issues here. Sorry, so
Yeah,
sorry.
I got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Steve, that also brings me to one of the disadvantages of OTT now.
Okay.
In my question that I sent to Ashish, I said that in the third world countries or in Africa, the technical challenges are some of the downsides of OTT.
Yes, yes,
What
yes.
do you think about it? Yeah. What do you think
I
about
agree
it?
with
Because
you. Now, when I started this conversation, I was telling you guys about I was talking about 4G, broadband, fiber, and all that.
yeah.
So the Africans that we've not gotten it right. Internet penetration in Africa is not it's not there yet. We are still trying to, it's just major cities. And if we want OTT to take over from the normal conventional television, we need to get internet to rural areas, to the urbans and to the rural areas. So, but presently, internet penetration is still very not good, and there's a plenty. I'm using a broadband here. That's why I'm having issues. So if I'm using a fiber, which will give me a better service and 4G service, better service, and I will be able to stream whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
And the cost of internet is also so high. The government is trying to see if they can, control the rates. Where they have a regulatory body that regulates the amount they charge for data and all that, but it's still not that easy. We're still trying to make sure that the internet is good here. You can buy a data for 1 month here, and you end up not even using half of the month. You have serious interruption, like what I just had now. I have to go and bring my modem, my MiFi to subscribe to another service provider.
Yeah.
So until I restore the other one back, so I'll be using this one for now. So we still have issues with internet, and OTT cannot fly if we don't have a good internet.
Exactly. One thing which we have discussed when Steve, you were not here. The one question, someone asked, how can brand leverage OTT messaging platform as a part of their customer engagement strategy? Okay, like suppose Facebook Messenger or Lime or maybe Kick. So as you are a advertising professional and you represent that side, so what do you think about it? About customer engagement, and I would say a step ahead.
Okay, now
customer engagement.
I understand.
Closing the deal.
The strategy. Yes, brand leverage on messaging platform as part of their customer engagement strategy. OTT platform has an inbuilt messaging system. On our own platform, we have an inbuilt messaging system, whereby maybe we have a specific content we want our subscribers to know about. We can use our in-app messaging system to send SMS to our customers. Maybe the way we'll do our own, we'll check from the statistics and from the data we have. In the last 3 days, this customer is always watching maybe Bollywood movies, and is a loss to watch Bollywood movies. So whenever we're sending the in-app message, we'll call it in-app message. We'll target based on customers' specification. We have checked over time their behaviors, their intuition over time. If somebody that likes football and there's a Real Madrid versus Barcelona match coming up this night, what we'll do is from our back end, we'll streamline customer that loves to watch football, and we'll send SMS to them.
I have a question. As you were describing it, tell me in-app messaging, okay, or the customer engagement on this messaging app. in a customer journey, okay, where this stands for. If
In
we
customer,
create, yeah, if you create a big customer map, customer journey
okay,
map,
yeah,
so this app or messaging applications where one can buy anything, one can discuss anything. Suppose me and you are friends, we are discussing uh, a mobile or my mouse. Okay, we can share the photos, then we can discuss it. We can negotiate it, and we can also buy it. So where it can in the customer journey
yes,
for for a 35 years old person who is a working professional. The buying persona is a 35-year person who is working in a multinational company. Okay, so where does it stand for?
I don't think I really understand what you're trying to get from your question. I couldn't get what you're trying to ask. But, let me just try to ship in things.
Okay.
Customer journey. Normally, whenever a customer is being before you even download the app from the Play Store or from the iOS store,
Okay.
you'll be able you have a way of there's an interface you key in or you submit your details, your credentials, maybe your name, your email, your phone number, and your location. So when we receive this information, you know, the app automatically generates a user ID for you. We use user ID to match whatever your activity is going, whatever you're, because you pay subscription for the app. Our own, we use subscriber video on demand. We do it monthly subscription, daily, weekly, and all that. So we monitor your activities from the back end, and we can decide. Okay, maybe the customer is usually buying sports VIP, for example. Instead of doing full month subscription, the person narrows it down to only paying strictly for sports. So we know that this customer is a sports loving customer. Maybe the customer is also buying, maybe there's a way we created our revenue model. The customer can pick specific content they want to watch. And now already we've determined that this customer is a movie person. He loves to watch blockbuster movies and series, and so that's how we determine from the back end. So whenever we're trying to serve this in-app messaging, we're not just throwing in-app messaging to everybody. We select based on your intuition or your behavior or your activities on the app, on the platform. We start with the app. I think am I making sense?
Yeah. Yeah, making sense. Exactly. Right. Sushil, so can we wrap up now?
I can hear you.
Yep. I'm
I think
asking to
he's
Sushil.
asking. He's asking
Yeah.
Sushi if. Yeah, he said yeah.
Because we are almost almost 2 hour close to 2 hour.
Yes,
Okay,
2 hours.
so we have some we have some sponsors, like we have one sponsor, Taylor's book. So can we have a video of Taylor's book?
Before the video, one of the very important questions I was asking when I was talking was that, is there, Steve, do you see any direct correlation between COVID and OTT?
Yes.
Like internet giants like the Amazons and the Googles and the rest, the OTT platforms, and the COVID.
Steve, are you asking this question from Steve?
Yeah,
what do you mean by COVID?
The COVID-19 lockdowns, there has been massive records of OTT apps coming up, OTT making huge sales, OTT brands, telcos making huge sales. There's a conspiracy theory that there's a link between bringing the whole COVID app and OTT platforms, especially
is that
with,
so?
with the introduction of 5G. You see, 5G too has been introduced.
No. I think I read on the internet the conspiracy theory. Some people are saying the 5G was launched to bring COVID and all that. But I don't think it's true. It's not true. OTT, yes, we experienced boom during this lockdown.
Big boom.
Yes, true.
Big boom.
But that does not mean that it's because of the 5G that COVID came. No.
And you don't think that
it's a boom. It was a boom. We're still on it, sir. The sales are still, a lot of content. I don't think so. There's no conspiracy. There's no conspiracy.
There's no
whatsoever.
conspiracy.
It's just kind of like in Nigeria now, a lot of things have changed, and we live a life. The life we're living now is COVID has changed a lot of things. The way we do things have changed. Before now, it was very difficult for Nigerians to embrace e-commerce. It's just about 2 or 3 companies, but the rate e-commerce companies are coming up on board in the country now is highly on the high side, because people can now, on the comfort of their homes, make requests and it will be delivered on your doorstep. It's because of COVID. Before you buy any electronics, you go to the electronic shop and you start checking one after the other. But COVID made a lot of things easier. Once you fund your account, fund your wallet, you on a press of button, you hear the bell, you open the door, your goods are delivered. You take your goods and and it's exactly what you say.
So OTTs are making big money.
They are making big money.
Then why is that what people are thinking? Could it be them who initiated this whole COVID?
No. It's not true. It's not true.
Okay, Ashish. So that's what I wanted to. And then maybe the final one is so Steve, is there a way, a masterminded way for any company to use the OTT platforms effectively to achieve their aim, or the OTT platforms are still under discovery, like we are still
it's still revolve. It's still coming up. No,
it's still coming up.
There's no way you cannot rule out. Even in my company, we still have budget for above the lines, below the lines, advertising and all that. You cannot rule it out, irrespective of the fact that OTT have come to stay. But it's going to be a gradual process. You're not going to shut down. You're not going to shut down the other platforms.
The other platforms.
You understand? Like Project shut down because the rates at which smart TVs are coming into the country, a lot of things are going to change. But that does not mean that you're going to throw away your old television system. Your normal LED. Normal LED will still be there. But gradually, the smart TV is taking over. You understand? And companies are thinking on how do we make sure that we are still in business, irrespective of the fact that these smart TVs are coming in. Seriously, middle-class families are now using smart TVs. Below middle class are still using normal LEDs and all that. But gradually, it's going to take over. Maybe there's 2050 before OTT will take over completely. Yes.
And okay, so Ashish.
Okay, yeah. You have any other questions to Steve or me?
I was just trying to add up to what Steve asked a question earlier on about why the giants are coming to Africa, and then just around when he came back, the issue of technical challenges came up. So I started linking it up that it means there's more to be done in Africa. We still don't have the best of the internet services. So I think international giants are seeing Africa as still a more fertile ground to do more investment and to invest into internet facilities. That's how come. That's one of the reasons. Apart from the fact that we have a younger generation, we have a fertile grounds, we have non-competitive markets when it comes to internet facilities. There's more to be achieved because most of our smaller cities and let's say villages here don't have access to very good internet. Even the one in the city is not still sharp and that fast. So there are some giants when they come, they can overtake others. You know, so I
I
think
think
it's
you
just
need, I think you need a Geo, Reliance Geo, which has started cheap internet in the year 2013-14. Because of that, India is, experiencing the cheap internet,
wow.
high
How do we
speed
call them?
internet, high speed
Geo.
internet on cheap price.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. How
So
do we call them? Geo.
Geo.
Wow.
That is
Wow.
the company who actually started this high speed internet in the cost of dirt cheap prices. First, they have given this free up to
Wow.
6 months or a year. People, they were using high speed internet free.
Wow.
Okay.
For 6 months.
For six
Yeah.
months. Yes,
That's
please.
good.
Yeah, for 6 months. Yes.
Yeah, we need
This
to.
is this is the reason.
That
No, we'll get there. We'll get there. With time, we'll get there.
Okay. So they are some visionary leaders, business
is
leaders.
promoting a lot of OTT services. Looking at the separation of charge. Okay, so
Okay.
I think
So
I've exhausted. Yeah.
I think we are close to 2 hours. So let's wrap
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, thank you, Sushil, for your technical support and directions. Who is the man behind the scene? He never comes out at the time of the show. Yeah, but actually, 2 months back, Sushil used to do his own show on video recording, on video editing and graphic designing on every Saturday 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll
Okay.
start it again. So thank you, Sushil, Ivan, for your support. And since it's a live show, we don't edit it because most of the show on internet, on I mean the online channels, they first shoot it, okay, then edit it, okay, then show the best part of it, okay. But we don't do it. We show it as a raw, as actual. Whatever we are discussing, it should not be edited. There is no stage, there is no orchestra, there is nothing fabricated over here. Okay.
Okay.
And WOMTv, like it is first marketing digital TV. There are so many other TVs, but there is no other platform for marketing. Finally, thank you, Mark, and thank you, Steve.
Steve.
Okay,
Yeah.
for your time and your insights. Okay, so we'll make it again because
You're welcome.
it was first time
Yeah.
we have just
Yeah.
2 hours.
We'll do again. We'll do again. I'll be part of that. We'll do again.
Because
Thank
first
you.
time we have touched 2 hours, and that too so much of insights of useful information
Yes. Yes.
on the discussion. Okay.
All right. Nice speaking with you guys. Mark, we'll connect later.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yeah. We'll
Time for a
connect,
sponsor
please.
also.
Nice
Time for
speaking
our
with you.
sponsors. Our hosting partner is a visionary technology company that is also from Nigeria, Francis. Strategy and video streaming partner, Taylor's Book, and we are going to see a video of Taylor's Book in some times. Okay.
All right.
At last, I am asking to viewers, audience, please invite your friends and family, especially students of marketing, to join WOMTv and let the world know about your thoughts. If you want to appear on WOMTv to host or as a guest, please contact us. Please, if you are any part of the world, be in India, be in Africa, be in America, be in Europe, anywhere, any part, please contact us. We have research and infra to support you to conduct your show. So we'll meet at 6 p.m. next weekend. Sorry, 7 p.m. next weekend at WOMTv with a new guest. Will be played on the Facebook and YouTube. Thank you all. Sushil, can we have a video of Taylor's Book after that video of WOMTv? And yes, Mark, I want you to make a video for WOMTv.
For WOMTv. Okay. That's
Okay.
good. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
Yes,
do
Sushil.
one for.
And thank you everyone. We'll meet next week.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
You have a lot of experience. We need to tap from it.
Yes.
Yeah, we tap from it. That's good. And then Ashish, too, thank you very much and for the opportunity and putting us out there. We hope this becomes. And then you guys are doing a good work. I've been following Word of Marketing on the WhatsApp and on Facebook, and I think you are doing a good work and educating all of us in the various ways. So marketing becomes. Technically everything is marketing. So.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is marketing because you have brand in, and even now I see people doing personal branding, and I say, oh look, people, human beings are actually doing personal branding, and that means marketing. Everything is marketing. So thank you for giving us that opportunity, and thank you for a Word of Marketing. All right, so hope.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Mark,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Do you ever dream a way to grab the attention of your viewers? Do you wish your marketing and promotion materials of upcoming or archived movies got across easily? How wonderful it would be to capture the full attention of your viewers. However, existing media is expensive and hard to reach a very broad audience of all the movies. Trailersbook.com is different and innovative. It's a perfect tool for marketing upcoming or archived movies. It helps you to spread the information through video content to the masses very conveniently in very less time. Trailersbook.com is a very interactive portal which gives various features to the content producer, distributors, exhibitor, and their viewers. Trailersbook.com allows content producers, distributors, exhibitors to upload their content and manage through the web-based dashboard. It provides various filters for your audience, which help your content to stand out and get visible very easily. Trailersbook.com has strong analytics, which provide insight of every video, like rating, ranking, views, and much more. You can view the video stats and analytics at a glance through your web-based dashboard. Action email features help you to pass more information about your movies by just pressing Interested button. Your viewer can express the interest and subscribe for more information about the movie. Get the undivided attention of your audience, which seems impossible now. It's within your reach. So stop worrying and accelerate your marketing with Trailersbook.com today. Visit www.trailersbook.com.